Hello children, good morning. Today is Wednesday. Today we have got ELR. Now in your ELR, today we are going to start with chapter 4. Chapter 3 I tell you all is for your reading assignment. We will do it later on. So we are coming up to chapter 4 here where we have got palanquin bearers. Now Palanquin Bearers was written by Sarojini Naidu. I wanted to show you all a picture of her. If I get, I'll send it to you all as a PDF. Now let me tell you all, Sarojini Naidu was a political activist. And she was also a very enthusiastic poetry writer. She was known as the Nightingale of India. Everyone in India knows her as the Nightingale of India. In 1914, she was elected as the Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature. She was so good at writing. Some of her well-known works include The Bazaars of Hyderabad, which you all are going to read later on when you all are in class 9, and Indian Weavers. These are some of her well-known writings. Now, coming up to the poem. About the poem, I would like to tell you all that this poem is about the old culture in India where after marriage the bride used to be carried in palanquins. The bride, while going to her home, she has mixed feelings in her. Since it's her wedding day, she is going away from her father's home and she is going away to her husband's home. She has got mixed feelings in her. And these palanquin bearers, they bear her along and carry her very softly as they reach her to her home. They do not consider this task as a burden. The bride must be very heavy there, sitting in the palanquin with the palanquin which is made of wood. But the palanquin bearers in those days never thought the bride to be a burden for them. Okay, now let me read the poem. Lightly, oh lightly we bear her along. She sways like a flower in the wind of our song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. So how do they bear her? Very lightly. Lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. There are 4 people who carry the palanquin there. You can see in the picture there, and one person who stands beside her, who walks beside her, so that the little child, the little bride doesn't fall down. In those days, you all know, girls used to get married at a very small age, at a very young age. She sways like a flower. So how is she moving around? She's swaying like a flower in the wind of her song. So when they carry the palanquin, they sing a song. Okay. And when they hymn the song, she sways like a flower there. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. I explained you all the brook where I told you all the birds, they sit on the top of the water and they make the water beautiful. They skim on the top portion of the water in a brook. Likewise, the bride here, she skims like the bird who is sitting on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. When a child is sleeping and dreaming a very wonderful dream, this little smile which comes out from the lips of the child can be seen in the lips of the bride here. She is floating like the laugh from the lips of a dream. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. So they are gliding on. They are not thinking this task to be a very burden for them. They are very gaily means very happy. They are very happy when they carry her along. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Suppose a pearl, a necklace, which is made of pearl, is very precious to everybody. Now, when we have only one pearl on a string, suppose this pearl will be very important for us. Now this bride is the same for the palanquin bearer. She is very important for them. How do they bear her along? They bear her along like a pearl on a string. So this much for today, this explanation for today. We'll be coming up with the next paragraph next day where I'm going to explain you all there. Now coming up to the first question. What do you have there as a question? See here the first question. The poem is full of motion and rhythm. Point out the lines which denote motion. There are many lines here which denote motion. Some of the lines which we get in the first paragraph, I am telling you all. Swaying like a flower, skimming like a bird, floating like a laugh, and okay, this much. If you all write this much, it's enough. Now question number 2 here. Question number 2 we have, in the second stanza, describe the thoughts of the palanquin bearers. Do you think they have developed a feeling of respect towards the bride? Yes, of course. If you go through the poem, you will find that they all respect the bride. Why? Because the bride is their source through which they earn their livelihood. Okay. Now see here. The palanquin bearers are in a gay and very cheerful mood. I have sent you all this answer. They feel honored to carry the royal bride. In those days, only royal brides were carried in palanquins. So, the palanquin bearers feel honored to carry her. That is why they do not think that it's it's a burden for them, and they also feel a respect towards the bride. They carry her like a pearl in a string. It's so precious. She is so precious for them, and also very delicate like a jewel. Now this is the answer of question number 1 and 2. Write it down, and I've sent you all some make sentences also. The make sentences are with palanquin, dew, bride and pearl. You all will write it down yourself, and the next part I am going to explain you all the next day. Okay, thank you.